Alright, so today I'm just taking off the fuel rail. I'm going to put pulling all my injectors and just doing a clean or flush through them. So the hardest part I think is just taking off the fuel line over there, because a lot of gasoline kind of let your car sit for like, I don't know, a couple hours before you do it, or else it's going to be under high pressure. Otherwise it just kind of like leaks out and you just have to have a cloth under to catch everything. Very easy to do. You're going to need yourself this guy right here. I don't know what size that is, but alright, let me get the size real quick. What size are you? Let's see. Doesn't tell me there. It says 1/2 inch, I think that says. Yeah, 1/2 inch. You'll need a 1/2 inch one of these guys to take that fuel rail off. Now the trick is you want to push the fuel rail in, so towards me or towards the intake manifold, and then slide the disconnector up towards the teeth that are inside to disconnect that, and then you pop it off and you pull towards yourself. It comes right out. It's pretty simple. So I just taken the popping them out. The injectors come out from the bottom of the manifold here. They just pop out. They're just sealed by these O-rings in the bottom here, which are these guys. I'll show you the other side real quick. Okay, we're at the other side now. So you just kind of see it right here. You can just kind of wiggle it out of place. Pops out. The other one kind of pops out with it. They're all connected. Just make sure the O-rings are still on there and not stuck inside. Make sure you do that. Now there's gonna be fuel leaking out the bottom, so you just kind of like work your way down. They should all pop out pretty easily. There we go. There, it's off. The whole thing's off. Done. So what we have going on here is tire valve stem. I made a hole inside the tire valve cap, and I glued it in with super glue. So the super glue is pretty much filling this whole tube, but the tube is all the way through to the end. I'll show you in a sec. So here it is. I got this idea off of YouTube. A bunch of people were doing it. So there's the actual red guy. It's going all the way through, and this kind of fits right around the injector. Now on the injector side, I just went to the scrap yard on Saturday and picked up a harness, basically a clip to plug into my injectors, and then I just wired it in. Gave myself a lot of slack and have it up to my 12 volt my battery here. So basically I just tap the red, bam 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 bam, and it makes carb cleaner go through the whole contraption, and I can clean my injectors manually. So I'm just putting it over top, just kind of snug fit. It is a little smaller, which is good. I'm gonna snug it over. On. So now I actually have to hold everything together and plug it into my carb cleaner. And while I'm holding it, spraying it at the same time, because it will try to rust off. So I'm gonna do one hand because I don't have anything here to help me. So I'm just gonna press the valve down for the carb cleaner. Oops, popped off. That's okay, this guy's popping off. But you can see that the spray pattern is actually very good, so it's not like it really needs it, but I am doing all the injectors just in case. Got another one in now, so this one next. So this one goes. It would help if I plugged it in, right? It's my first time doing this kind of setup, so I mean, if I had another person, it's gonna be a lot easier. easier, but what I gotta do. Okay. Let's go to another one. That one's pretty clean. Holding pressure on this, holding it down with my palm, and then I'm holding this portion towards the carb plate cleaner so that it doesn't pop off so frequently. Okay, that's good. Alright, so I'm going to clean the rest up and I'll put it back together. Last one. Last injector. Alright, that looks good. Alright, now I'm just going to put everything back into the fuel rail. Well, the injectors are now cleaned out. Last one's done, so I'm just going to disconnect the harness and everything. And I'm going to put everything back onto my fuel rail, and I'm going to reuse these ones because they're only about 6 months old. And there's the fuel rail, so once I put them back on, I'll show you after. Okay, so next thing you got to do is put these back in. They're very easy to go in, so just that seal is back on, remember. Actually, I should probably oil these up. Taking them out dry kind of sucks, but it would be fun. Just put them in. Bang bang, done. I'll put some oil on them. I'm just showing you how it works. Then you just twist them outwards, and they all come with these little locks. All right, let me just oil these up, and then I'll show you how it's done. Okay, so these are little retaining clips. They go in just like that. They just slide along this rail and clip in. There's a little sliver right there for it. We just got to get the injector high enough to get this to slide along that rail. And you push it in. You push it right through. Give me a second. Okay, I just got it to push through because I couldn't do it with the camera. So I'm just at that last bit here. It just clicks. See how it's grabbing? Right now it's grabbing. So now it's just not going to go nowhere. It's going to hold down this injector in place. You don't have to worry about it. So you just got to do all of them, every single one, and that's it. And then the fuel rail is pretty much ready to go right back on the car. Just gonna have to go here. I'm just lifting the fuel rail back into position. Fairly easy, just put it right back. See some loose. So this side. Check the light out of the way. Injectors after. Always face them outward so that you can easily just pop them all after. Just make sure everything's tight. Otherwise, just to put your these guys in after, which open down on each side. So open after is open your side. Alright, there's some better angles. I'm just checking the side, making sure these guys are all down. So I got my full of gasoline cloths. Just double check. sure all of them are down. Should be properly. This side looks good. And check the other side. Start these guys myself. They're just these exactly like these two things that hold down the rail, and they also hold the Hemi pipe down, protect the engine. Put your fuel in them. I'm not going to get angry with you guys over here, but just putting these guys down to listen. Show you over here. Yeah, that's what they are. They screw right directly down, right down into here. So what I mean is, you take the deep socket, which is a 14, you're over and you're able to twist it down very easily. So yeah, just use that. It's not the best video for lighting, but it's what I got to deal with for now. It's like parked this way. I had a lot of energy after work, so I decided to get this going. Alright, so that's bolted down. So now I'm just gonna put all the connectors back in place. So now we're just wrapping it up, just connecting all the injectors back in. Sideways. Something else. That's locked in. Let's go here. Locks down. A little lock tab on every single one. Get these lock tabs off, and sometimes it can be annoying. I usually use like a little pick. Just grab one of these guys and I just kind of pry whatever lock pins there. Just pry it back. Oh, you guys know what I mean. Pry them back and something like that will work. Or if you have a little hook. A version of this, but it's a hook. Works very well. And I'm just going to take the fuel rail, which is right here. Plug it right back in. Can you see the fuel rail? Oh, there's the fuel rail over here. So I'm putting that guy back in now. Hooks in place. Also has its own little retainer that holds it together. Put that back on that foot rope on there. So it's got to be a big pull. Place. So that's got connected. I just got to put my air tubes back on the other side and the same thing, so I'm not going to let you guys watch that. So every time that you take your fuel line off or anything with the injectors, you got to cycle your fuel pump. Basically, you just wait for it to all come up. And I think you got to press the gas too. I can't remember, but I'm just going to cycle through. And I think you got to press the gas, if I recall. I can't. Someone told me that before when Rick was helping me do the fuel line last time. The first time I ever did this, I never pressed the gas. I just cycled through like this. But I'll do the gas just in case. Alright, press the gas. Okay, so we're all good. I'm just checking everything. There's a little bit of smoke there because I dropped gas in the manifold, but otherwise it's pretty good. And no leaks on this side. This side looks good too. It is smoking up down there. We're good to go.